All right, let's jump right in. If you've ever looked at your dog and just thought, what in the world is going on in that furry little head? Well, you're definitely in the right place. We're about to take a little tour inside the canine mind, based on some really wonderful ideas about how they see things.
I mean, it's the ultimate question for any dog owner, isn't it? You see them staring off into space or losing their absolute minds with excitement over a walk, and you just can't help but wonder, what is actually happening in there?
So let's do exactly that. We're going to forget all the complicated neuroscience for a minute. Instead, think of this as a guided tour through the different departments that make up your dog's amazing and, let's be honest, sometimes weird view of the world. First stop.
Welcome to the Department of Joy. And let me tell you, this place is running 24/7. For a dog, joy isn't some rare special occasion. It's the default setting. It's found in the smallest things, and it is a powerful, all-consuming force.
And you know what the main fuel source for the joy department is? Food. Of course it's food. The second they smell something delicious, their entire universe just shrinks down to that one single glorious thought. Scent is everything to them, so a good smell isn't just an appetizer, it's the headline event of the day.
This is basically the script running in their head every single time you sit down to eat. You know those big, pleading puppy dog eyes and that little puddle of drool? Yeah, that's not just a reflex. That's a full-on strategic campaign to be included in whatever you're having. Because in their world, sharing is caring, especially when it's your food.
And then there's this pure expression of joy, the zoomies. To us, it looks like just total random chaos. But from their perspective, that's a victory lap. It's a physical explosion of their love for life, a moment where they are the absolute king or queen of their castle.
And all of this joy, it comes from a place of just incredible self-confidence. Dogs genuinely think they're awesome. They see themselves as these brave, loyal heroes, saving us every single day with their affection. And you know what? They're kind of right, aren't they? This sense of purpose is powered by our next stop.
And now we've arrived at the very heart of it all, the Department of You. Look, if the joy department is running all the time, this place is the power plant for the entire operation. Everything, and I mean everything, revolves around their person.
To really get why your return home is such a huge deal, you have to understand how they experience time. It's totally different from how we do. They don't watch a clock, they sort of smell time. The longer you're gone, the more your scent fades around the house. So an hour for you can feel like a whole eternity to them. That wild, explosive excitement when you walk in the door, that's just pure, overwhelming relief that their entire world has finally come back. Let's just pause on this word for a second. Loyalty. For a dog, it's not just a character trait. It's the foundation of their whole being. It is unwavering, it's unconditional, and it's the absolute core of their bond with you.
And because that loyalty runs so deep, their biggest, most terrifying fear is being without you. They're pack animals, right? So their deepest instincts tell them that being alone means being unsafe. Your absence isn't just a bummer, it feels like a genuine crisis. It's the worst thing that could possibly happen in their world.
This deep loyalty also fuels their instinct to protect you. That sudden, crazy barking at the mail carrier, that's not just them being noisy. In their mind, they are a mighty guardian, a furry little bodyguard standing between you and danger. It all comes from a place of fierce, protective love.
All right, time for a fun stop, the mischief department. This is the source of all those behaviors that make us just sigh and shake our heads. But here's the secret. From their point of view, it is never about being bad. It's about having fun.
Oh, come on, we've all been there. You turn your back for 2 seconds and suddenly your sock or your shoe or a dish towel is making a mad dash across the living room. So what is the deal with that?
The answer is actually pretty simple. It's an invitation to play. When they grab your stuff and run, they're not trying to be destructive. They're trying to start a game. As far as they're concerned, they've just launched the most exciting game of Catch Me If You Can, and they think it's absolutely hilarious.
And don't be fooled, this is a well-executed plan. First, they spot the prize. Then, they execute the snatch and grab. Step 3, initiate the chase protocol. The victory for them isn't actually keeping the towel, it's the fun of the game itself.
Okay, now for the chewing. To your dog, that beautiful table leg doesn't look like a precious piece of furniture. It looks like a fantastic, perfectly shaped chew toy. It's not malicious, it's just their natural instinct. They probably just don't understand why you've put so many awesome chew toys all over the house and then get mad when they use them.
Ah, true classic. You throw the ball, they chase the ball, they grab the ball, and then they refuse to give it back. Why? Because in their version of the rules, fetching is only phase 1. Phase 2, which is arguably way more fun, is the game of you can't have my ball. Keeping it is part of the win.
So, after our little tour through the departments of joy, you, and mischief, what's the big takeaway? It's really about trying to put all these pieces together so we can start to see the world from their point of view.
And honestly, that's what this all boils down to. Empathy. You don't have to be a professional dog trainer or a scientist to get closer to your dog. It's really just about taking a second to imagine their perspective, to appreciate the simple, beautiful logic that makes their world go round.
So to sum it all up, their world is absolutely filled with joy over the smallest things. You are their entire universe, period. Their bad behavior is almost always just a misunderstood invitation to play. And above everything else, they are these incredibly loyal companions who are always, always trying to do their best for you.
And that kind of leaves us with one final question to think about. The next time your dog brings you that soggy, slobbery toy, or begs for your food, or just goes completely bonkers when you get home, take a moment. After everything we've talked about, what are they really trying to tell you? I have a feeling the answer is simpler and a whole lot more wonderful than you might think.